Yeah. We are back in Organic Takeover, C1 Radio. And that was from the homie Cash Hollister. New joint, Lay It Down. And, speaking of that, now, speaking of laying it down, we're talking about organic. We're talking about how we going to feel, things we need to lay down. Now, one thing that's one of my, vices that I have to lay down, gummy bears.
Cinnamon.
I will go to Target just to grab cinnamon bears. I will only go to Target to get them because they're the only place
yourself, man.
that sell those. So I have to lay that down, honey. You got to tell me what you need to lay down because I'm already putting my situation out there. Organic Takeover.
Oh,
what you need to do. That beat is in the background too. Sound nice.
Tick tock, tick tock.
What you need to lay down?
I think what I need to lay down more is shopping.
Shopping. Now we gotta be specific. TJ Maxx.
Ernest,
Marshalls,
why are you trying to? Maybe I need to lay down my TJ Maxx card.
You know what I mean?
You said card. Wow.
See, I'm offended because she's still using that card. So.
Right.
So.
My TJ Maxx.
But why
card.
though? Like, you know what I mean? Like.
No, it's just all like having self-control and being able to allow yourself to stop. You can't keep on doing that when you know it's not healthy.
Now, see, hold up. I got a question.
Oh, you get serious now. He get serious.
So if you're gonna stop shopping.
I'm not saying I'm gonna stop shopping
Alright,
altogether. I mean, I just said I need to lay down the card.
So that means since Target is across the street from Marshalls, does that mean you're not gonna go to Target as much?
I didn't say that. Target is the best place since sliced bread.
Really?
Target.com.
I mean, yeah, if you got the one with the groceries in it, then yeah.
I know what Target is. What's Target?
Yeah, that's
it's just what I call Target.
Yeah, that's what they call it.
Target.
Trying to make it sound like it's like a Saks Fifth
Yeah,
Avenue.
Target is the bomb.
You know
I mean, I
I'll
go
see
in there.
Target on 6th Avenue in New York.
I could get everything at Target.
Hey, they actually put a Target downtown in Manhattan.
Really? See? Boom,
well, that was
boom
recent, though. That's recent.
Boom, there it is.
That's recent. I just saw it.
Ain't nobody asking.
Well, I like having their red card because you get 5% off, whatever. I mean, it's only like tax.
Yeah, you need to lay down shopping.
Right.
You see that?
Not just
if
TJ
she already
Maxx.
know the discounts on the credit card.
When you have a card to a store.
Right.
Hey, it's a store that you're going to need everything at. I mean, you can
That's
get
true.
clothes, you can get
hold
food,
on.
you can get medicine, you can get makeup, you can get shoes.
You probably got floor plans and schematics too, don't you?
Yeah.
You
Floor
can get
plans,
shoes.
blueprints.
I have the floor plans
No,
in the back of the trunk. Yeah.
She have a war meeting before she
Yeah,
goes.
yeah. And then she come in the house. I'm like, honey, what'd you get? Oh, I just got a couple things. And it's like 8 bags I got to bring it in the house. I'm complaining, like, what is all this? Why you get this juice and shoes and everything? So, yeah, I agree, laying down that.
Women.
Yeah, this don't feel
We
like
need
a
to unite.
takeover.
We need to unite.
Yeah.
We need to unite.
This don't feel like a takeover. This feel like couples counseling right now.
Hey.
You
In order to be good couples, you have to communicate. Key number 1.
Yeah, I'm gonna need you to
Key number 2.
Oh.
Key number 2, Helen, the 3-step program.
3 steps.
All right.
Number 1. Hold
For
on.
those y'all listening at home, hashtag keys to good marriage.
Yeah.
Here we
Keys
go.
to
Yes.
good marriage.
Hashtag.
Number one.
Number 1,
Communication.
communication.
Number 2. There is never anything, no one, that should come in between your marriage. It's between you and your husband.
I agree.
It's like, parents, sit down. The Bible clearly says, leave and cleave. Leave and cleave.
All right.
Number 3, never fight about the deadly detours.
Wait. We need to go into those.
Oh gosh, I don't know if I can go.
Well,
into
that's just like Bible theology and everything. But, all right, so you're going to lay that down. So we cool, you know what I'm saying? We got the little things. I got a bunch of other stuff I'm going to lay down. But, speaking of organic, is another piece that,
Speaking of organic.
I wasn't. I was talking about marriage. But anyway.
How we go from that to organic?
Yeah, I'm just saying. This is all part of organic lifestyle. Living fresh.
Holistic.
It's a holistic.
Good
I like
save.
it.
So,
I like
so
it.
what it does
I
is
like it.
it affects every part of your life. Shopping, groceries, lifting weights, schoolwork, and everything else. So, speaking of marriage, all that is all the organic lifestyle. So organic is not just music, it's not just food, but it's also like just everyday life and everything, what we do on the regular. Now, as a husband, I have to, lay down and make sure that I'm moving away from old habits my frustration. I can get mad really quickly. I can say things I shouldn't say. You know what I mean? So the keys to marriage and living organic are kind of together. And for me, it's also just, the husband is always the one that has a target. And that means like everything that I do is on microscope. You don't believe that? It's not on a microscope.
And
So-
Trini, your response to that?
Yeah,
He's like, I'm always a target.
I'm just
right?
saying, if I gotta live fresh, and if I don't do something right, honey, why you ain't do that? You know what I'm saying? So I think the best thing about marriage is this: it allows us to make mistakes and show forgiveness and also grow. And I think that's the best thing about it. Even if she has an issue with something I'm doing, she had to say it. I had to deal with it, and I'd be like, all right, I got to make it better. So that's what it is.
And whatever you go through, there's always forgiveness. You know what I'm saying? Like you have to work towards realize for us, divorce is not an option. So it's one of those things where we're just like, okay, God, like help us get through this.
Right.
Obviously, we have to watch ourselves and keep, get each other's back. But
Right.
it's if there's two parties that are willing to work it out, I believe you can work it out.
Well, here's the one thing. For the first time recently, we cooked in like a long time. We actually, if that was, did you like that experience? I did. I was cutting the onions and everything. I was getting right.
Now,
I cooked.
I want to say this. When you talk about the cooking now.
Yeah,
Your woman now. Your woman holds it down in the kitchen, man.
I know. But see,
What was that? The enchiladas?
enchiladas. You still remember that?
Oh, yeah.
How can I forget?
Yeah.
How many years ago was
No,
that?
that
was
was 2008.
2006. 2007.
Wow.
2007.
No, it was
2007.
good. Yeah,
It was
That was
07.
4 years ago.
No.
07, yep.
Because we watched.
No, I kicked your butt in
you
Call of
didn't.
Duty.
But then we watched
Oh, yeah,
WrestleMania
yeah.
too. Or did y'all?
Did we play Space?
Something happened.
Now we played PlayStation,
Yeah, I remember that.
and then we supposed to be recording some music.
That's what it
Oh,
was.
yeah, that never
That ain't never happened.
Yeah, because we were having too much fun.
Yeah, but she be cooking though, so it was a beauty just being to work
Cooking
together.
is an understatement.
You know what I'm saying? She just go in. You know what I'm saying?
She need to open a restaurant.
Oh boy.
So speaking of that, we're gonna go into the next song, which is a song by Trini, and it's her new single from her debut album called Fearless. The single is called Emergency. So here it is.
Thank you.
C1 Radio Show. Keep it crazy. Keep it live.
You are listening to the C1 Radio Show.